chicken nuggets. Ooh, let me eat for the first time chicken wings that are fried or that are made in an oven from NGAMLA. I'm in NGAMLA. So the first thing that we want to do, I actually did not want to drive this car on tar road. I drove it on tar road just for a bit now. So it would be a disgrace if I was to test drive this car on tar road. It's not a car, this is a rig. The LC79 NGAMLA. I want to take it up there on top of the hill, climbing here. So what I'm going to do, because it's very, very steep, this car is very heavy. At the moment, it's very heavy. So I want to first put it in, make sure that it's in four-wheel drive, 4 low actually. I'm going to take it all the way to low. So if I pull it directly just down like this, this is 4 high. It indicates somewhere here. You'll see that it shows that it's now in 4 high right there. Anyway, before I set it in 4 high, let me first put it here. I don't want it to struggle turning because you know, these cars, when it's in 4x4, listen to that. Okay, so now okay, so here, this is where I'm going to turn it in. Look at how steep it is going forward. I'm not sure if you're able to see how steep this place is. Let's do this first. I will put it in 4 high, which is this one. That one shows there, and then you pull it up all the way to 4. This is 4 low. But with this one, we will need to engage diff lock, rear diff lock. So push it in, twist it all the way. It flashes those there. ABS disengaged. Let's see how we will do that. You need to take it just easy. It's very rocky here where we are going. That's why we need a diff lock. It's a bit scary, it's a bit fun, and just to see how it does it effortless, you know, it's just crawling up and going up. So front and rear diff lock, they were all both locked. I'm not sure if it was necessary for me to lock both of them, but you can see the light that both 2 lights were on right there to show that front and rear diff lock are engaged. Now I'm going to bring it to disengage it. I think it will disengage if I move slightly either forward or back. That's why those lights will go off. All right, and then of course here I put it already in two-wheel drive. Man, climbing here is just if you have it with both diffs locked, it gives you so much power in low gears, like especially gear 1. Listen to it. With Toyota, when it comes to suspension is always the hardest because they make them to last long. This suspension in here, it feels softer. I'm not sure if it's the weight or it's the kind of suspension that he has upgraded this car to. I have lots of words. I'm always that person who always think there's so much hype when it comes to Land Cruiser. But after driving NGAMLA, I started believing what Uncle Shadu usually tells me. He's like, this is a car which is made for people. It's a blank canvas that you can create your own piece of art. You need to put more money into it for you to create exactly what you want it to look like. And I hope one of our trips going to the village, this will join us. I really, really hope it will join us one day. It deserves now I see why the owner of this car, Ronnie, has a lion, a picture of a lion at the back of this car, because it roars. It's NGAMLA. Yeah. I'm just telling them that NGAMLA is here. NGAMLA. That's the fun. I mean, it's so sad to hear that Land Cruiser is now getting rid of the V8. Us, the car lovers, people that loves driving cars, this is what we are looking for. Toyota, why do you do that to us? Listen to that. You will double tap it first, so that people know that there is a V8 raw. There's a V8 raw. I'm so excited. I mean, okay, let's pull over here so that I quickly just show you what NGAMLA is all about. Let me stop like this, exactly like this. I show you who NGAMLA is. You hear the snorkel as it you're like, oh. The sound of a V8 is so ticklish. It runs into your blood and it goes in your heart and it goes in your brain and you start laughing without realizing why. If this was anything else other than a car, this would be a Leatherman or a Swiss knife. And I'll show you why. Let me quickly show you what NGAMLA is all about. By the way, Land Cruiser V8 is nominated for MTC Content Creators Award. Please make sure you vote. Vote for this car. Vote for the Land Cruiser. Let me show you quickly. This blue bar is from Opposite Log. So with this, it comes with your fog lights already. It comes with your indicators. And it's also connected to your airbag. So just in case if you bump something, it will deploy before the impact gets into the body itself. These are light force. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the ultimate when it comes to spotlight. Because here you have 3 modes. You have the flood mode, which will give you the wide, really look from the sides. Perfect, especially if you are driving in the night in places where there are farms. You will be able to see. You have then the second mode, which is the spotlight mode, which will give you that straight going further, a distance. I'm not sure. I'll just double check how far it takes you with your sports mode. Then you have the beast mode, where you have the combination of the flood mode and sports mode together. So that's that. I'll show you how that looks like. You have a winch here with your 2 recovery point in red. This winch, you then control it from here. You connect your remote from here. I'll also just be able to double check the weight that this winch can pull. By the way, everything here I'll have to double check because it's not normal. Everything that you see here is different. It's not the same as you know this car. The engine, of course, I'm not going to discuss about the engines when it comes to this one. It's a V8 LX machine. Here you have these aftermarket. They look like xenon lights. Really, really good. The owner actually has these fish, how do you call these? I don't know how you call them. But for fishing, people that are fishing, you will see cars on here. Everything that is on this car is put for a purpose. Here you have your antenna for the radio, which is inside, which I'll show you inside. Here your snorkel. This is not the original snorkel. The original snorkel, you find that it's separate here where it's put together. This is the safari snorkel, which is really just one thing, goes all the way there, much durable. It looks slightly bigger. These fenders or these wheel arches, they are the original, but there's a way how he made them. Apparently he put them together, lie next to them, somehow put them on here. Somehow, I don't know, he managed to pull that one off. Here, ladies and gentlemen, you have a 17-inch rim. This is a rim, the steel rim, whereby if you have to buckle this rim, just take a hammer it, put it straight, put it back there. On here, you have a massive 35 times 12.5 0R17 light truck. This is not a normal tire. This is something else. It's not even like the 255 7017 that you get on the other car. This is something else. He modified these mud flaps with thick rubber. You see how thick this rubber is, and with your side step. This is where you say climbing in the car. This, ladies and gentlemen, you have your Land Cruiser V8 LX V8. This is what you NGAMLA. This is what you need to vote for, by the way. Here you have your two mud tracks mounted right on top there. It's enough. He says the two for now, they are enough because he knows he has a winch, which he says he's never used before. That's why we need to take this car for a pathfinding trip like the one that we did with the Prado. It will be so fun to see how this car will perform. Of course, on top there, you have 4 20-liter jerry cans. So in other words, you will have 80 liter in total of fuel in here. Because the LX V8 double cab, it only comes with one tank, which is 130 liter. So you will need some extra jerry cans on top. However, it has space enough to modify it and put an extra tank inside here to even give it more range. This chain, actually, you put it here for the purpose that if you reverse and you are stuck, you do not want this mud flap to go right under the tire. You see, it will just stop it right here. So that saves it from ripping off from the tire itself. All these, it's not just for fashion. This is all for carry. You can put an X here, strap it here. Really easy. On here, you have a spade. And here you have these 2 racks for your firewood. So instead of putting the firewood on top or anywhere, you put them here at the back. That's really, really nice. Here, he mounts a gas bottle here. Usually he mounts a gas bottle right here. You have your awning right on top here, your shed awning. And by the way, I forgot, there are some lights which I did not show you. These lights that you work lights. Let's say if you want to do some things in the night, here at the back, you have those lights, which are also 2, actually there's 2 more on the other side, which I'll show you. And there's also 1 more, which is here as well. These, you can actually activate them while you are inside. You do not have to come outside to press them. You can just press them inside. Already when you come out, you can see what's around you. That's the good thing about this car with that world map right there. You see, there are cars, there are whips, there are vehicles, there are bakkies. This is a rig. This is not just normally an ordinary car. Right on top there, you have a 45 liter or jerry can of water right on top there. There's also one which is the inside, which I'll show you how that you access the water from the inside, right there. In here, ladies and gentlemen, you have the Tough Dog suspension. Here in front, you have this Tough Dog suspension, which has 9 stages of tuning. Right now is on stage 3, which makes it nice and really easy and soft when you are driving it. But as soon as you are going off-road, you can really push it all the way to 9 stage, which makes them firm, makes them so solid. So that's that. You have your X here, right on top here, mounted there, and really safe. Put in right there, the front runner. Here you have this link, this stabilizer. I think it's a stabilizer. This one. It's also from Tough Dog. Tough Dog. It seems like Tough Dog is tough. Of course, with that right under there, that's really good. And this, I like it with a rope because it's easy. It doesn't. We tried the one that we had on the Prado. We had to remove it. And now there's a rope one there because it gets very hard, and if it comes out, it's just so difficult. But this one is very easy because it's a rope. Let me then take you inside so that you see what this car is all about inside quickly. As I said, this, ladies and gentlemen, it's a rig. Even here, you can mount something here. So you can mount something here, even maybe a small fire extinguisher. You can also mount it here. It has really good sound system in here. You have this armrest, very nice and cushiony and soft right here. And of course, you then have your cup holder right there. I think this you can actually just pull it out easily. It's something that you can easily just pull it out and put it when you need it. So that's very good and very handy about that. I'm climbing in the car. That's climbing. In here, there's plenty of things. You have your spotlight right here. I'm not sure what this is. I'll have to find out from the owner what this button is. This is idling up. It's just like a normal one. As you come in here, let me just show you. You have this, which is good for storage. Grandpa would love this. Because he will have his things here, his gun license in here, his everything in here. You also have this, I think this is for voice. I will have to find out from the owner. Everything in here is for a purpose. You even have here your storage areas here. You can strap in things from here as well. Your mic then. Your mirror actually is also connected to a camera, so you can view at the back. Let me just see. I'll have to double check that with the owner on how he does it, but I've seen him. Oh, I'm actually taking pictures. You have a reverse camera. This is the front. I think this is for the rear. The mirror, this is just not an ordinary mirror. I'm really trying to capitalize on storage. Here you have your USB port and also your Type-C port right here. Here you have these 12-volt sockets right here at the bottom. So here, this infotainment system, he modified this one. You can also watch videos here and all that. This is very simple. This is what we want from Land Cruiser. This, easy, straightforward. Your antenna, you can either retract it and pull it out from here. I need to know these bars. These are LED bars. I need to see which one they are. I'll show you from outside. Here, this console, this is modified. This is not how it is. Look at the center console with your cup holders all the way to your armrest. This is modified. And this is also from Tekla products. These seat covers. These are waterproof actually. I saw the owner pouring water here, which is very good. It comes all the way. See how you just rip it from here? Easy. Rip it from here. Pull it out. Very easy for dust and sand right from there. Let's look at the back quickly. At the back as well, you still have that armrest, which is very good with your cup holders. I like the fact that you put the rubber in the cup holders. That makes it very easy for things not to be rattling, for the noise as well. Nice sound system here, and your Tekla seat covers. And then you have all this, also the up console there with your LED lights and your radio, your two-way radio. All the way, you see those LED lights right there? You also have your storage rack, which you can put maybe your laptops. If you are working on the move, you can put your laptops. Us who loves gun, the 375.375 H&H. This is where you would mount it, and the AR5 would be in here somehow, or mount it here. There is some places to mount everything that you need right in here, and your small first aid kit all mounted all over around here. You have the sound system here with proper subwoofer and your amplifier right there. If it's all about sound, you can also still get it in here because you have this loud exhaust pipe. So you need proper sound system if you want to hear good music in here. Oh, you actually have some cup holders right here, which I did not see. And you also have your Type-C and your USB port right on this side. I believe there should be one on the other side. You have your pockets in here as well, where you can store things, all that. Really good. Try to maximize on storage. Every part of the car should be useful. On top there, you have that rooftop tent, which I'll pull out now and show you how that works. And here, this is the other light that I was showing you. Here, you can also mount a gas bottle right on top here, and your roof rack right on there. There's a soft solar, the one that you can fold, which he uses on top there as you go in. Let me just quickly start opening up here at the back. Let me show you what we have. Here we have quite a number of storage. You have first aid kits here, right from Toyota, your fire extinguisher here, and all that has to do with the first aid kit and all the compartments. You have a coffee machine for those that love coffee in the morning when you are doing camping. Coffee machine is here. You have these storage boxes that slots nice in here. When they are in here, they don't even move. You can put 2 of them here. In total, you will have 4 of them right here. You have plenty of space right here, which I'll show you, and your LED lights there. You also still have your LED lights here. It's just that now everything is off. I'll show you how those one works as well. Let's quickly just lock up them. And as we come here at the back, if you want to open the back, you just pull this one down here. You pull this one down here. There's a pin and a plug that you just pull here. It goes all the way. I like the fact that you put the shocks, so it makes it really nice and easy as it opens up. Same applies with this side. Pull it there, you pull it up. The shocks just takes over, makes life very, very easy. With your recovery points as well here at the back. Man, this is proper metal. And these are the aftermarket lights as well that you can put on the Land Cruiser. This car is just made to be built. You cannot leave this car like this. The Lion, it rolls. Let me show you the inside. Here at the back, you just quickly open it up. You have some, I think here, let's just quickly run through a few things. Here, you can put your whiskey in here. It actually measures for you the thought how much you need to put in there. You also have your air fryer right in here, so you can fry things as you move, of course. And then you have the recovery kit. The recovery kit, this is what you need. This is the 15-ton rope with these soft shackles. With these soft shackles in here, you also have the mat in here that you kind of have a blanket that you put on a rope just in case something snaps. The rope doesn't kill someone, doesn't pull and really hurt someone. Your gloves here. Make sure when you are doing these things, you have your gloves as you recover someone, you pull someone, not yourself, you're pulling someone else, right? Because here you do not get recovered, you recover other people. In here, there's some extra cutlery in here, and there are some other things that he has. I don't know what these are, but he has some. It looks like, oh, this is a stove. This is the gas stove. It's a gas stove. All right, we'll see how that works. Okay. And then these, you just pull them like so. In here, this you can have some extra storage in here. This is also a chopping board as well. You can also work here. You can put other extra things right in here. If you want to close it, you just push it up like this, and then it goes all the tips in there nicely. You can feel that everything is solid. It's solid. You can also pull this one for your fridge. Let me show you what is in the fridge. There is some chicken nuggets. There is some juice in there, some Coca-Cola. Oh, by the way, NGAMLA has his own water. This, you can buy it, Land Cruiser LX V8. You can buy, this is sparkling. He also has steel as well. If you want NGAMLA water, you can just, on a special request, you can request from him. He will arrange for you this water. Nice, everything is cooling. There's also some plenty of space right in there where you can still store some other things right in there. Plenty of storage space. There's also a water tank right there. Okay, so this, ladies and gentlemen, this is what the Land Cruiser is all about. Anyway, this one you pull it up, and then that's how you put it right there at the back, and then you close that. You know, everything about it is solid. And you see how you close it up. Close it up right there, and then I'm not sure if there's anyone which you close first between these two. You pull it, it tips there right there, and then it goes in here, and then you close it like that. Just let me show you how it is. So this thing, it tips somewhere in here, right in here, to make sure that it doesn't rattle. So it goes all the way around, goes in there. You pull it, it tips in there nicely, and then this one goes in there, and then it goes right there. This is also power that can go into the trailer as well. Right there. Look at these springs right underneath there. And this gold, a piece of metal. It's steel. It's proper steel right there. with your 130-liter tank right there. Okay, so here, let me show you. Come closer so I show you the kitchen. The whole car is a house on wheels. So there's a kitchen in here. If you open here, you'll find there's a kitchen. Right, come here, you'll find all your power distribution is right here. This is where you can switch off whatever you want. In here, actually, at the moment, oh, it's just that I don't have gloves. Let me see. There's some chicken cooking in there. Can you see the chicken? The smell of chicken. Ooh, it's cooking as we speak right now. We started cooking before starting this video, so it's already almost done. Almost there. This is where you have your cutlery as well. You have some extra cutlery on that side. Here you have your cutting board. So this is where you'll be cutting. Here's a table which is right there. I'll show you how you pull it out. You usually put the table here, and then he will have then the gas stove, which is mounted to the gas, which he puts here. He just puts that cable, brings it here. He can be cooking here, cutting, doing all that. The sugar here, coffee, and all that, mugs, and nice teapot here, your plastic plates and everything, and all these other storages in here, and all that. That, ladies and gentlemen, is your kitchen. Your kitchen. With this, I can cook. Even me, who doesn't know how to cook, I'm telling you, I'll be able to cook. Inside there's a LED light, and this a ladder. I'll show you that ladder. You use it when you are climbing into your tent, with your LED lights and all that. In here, you also still storage underneath here. You can put things under there, tucking everything that you need. These switches, you have one inside light. This one is outside light. That one is for a pump. I think this is compressor. I'm not sure if it's which pump is this one. Oh, it's water pump. It's water pump. It's a W pump. So it's water pump. And you also have your sockets here where you can connect things here. And then you have your light that you can switch on there. You do not have to stretch. Of course, you can press the button there, but you don't have to do that when you have the light that you switch on here. Then you are able to see exactly what's cooking in your oven. Man, this oven, it just slots nicely. The way how he put it here, proper slotted nicely there. Man, with some chicken cooking, it smells so good. Feel this chicken. Look at how good the chicken looks like. Okay, I'm going to enjoy some chicken wings, by the way. I'm going to enjoy some chicken wings. I'm with NGAMLA, the LX V8 itself. Okay, right in here there is still some storage. If you come here, if you open this, just put your finger in there, inside there, and you push this one right at the back, and then you'll see that here there is a hose pipe as well. This is for water. Do you remember the 45-liter tank that I was just saying? This is where you access that water. So you can open here, you'll see that the dropping of water here. But if you press there on the pump, which is one of the plugs that I was saying, and then you open it, and then you can see this is good, because this is when you are cooking here. It's right at the kitchen. You do not have to be walking around to get water, to wash, to rinse things. Right here, this is where everything is. This is a complete kitchen. I know Ronnie, the owner of this car. He's a man who loves his kitchen. So it has to be to the point. So the compressor itself is right here. This is where the compressor that gives you pressure is right here. That's really, really good. Okay, let's just quickly close that. By the way, this is the 80-liter tank, the one which is here, and this is 45. Put them together and it will give you the total of water, how much of water is here. If you want to access water from this tank, you just put your fingers in between somewhere here. You pull it like this down, and then this one comes down like this. It locks actually. There's a way it locked that it doesn't move back and forth. So from there, then you can take a nice shower right from here. That's more of gravity. This doesn't need a pump like it does on the other side, because the other tank is right somewhere right here. So it needs a little bit of pressure. But this one, you can just put your shower thing here if you want to hide yourself. But us in the bush, I can take a shower nicely right here. Look at that. Nice shower. I feel like taking a shower. Anyway, and then you press that, and then it locks nicely. There, it's locked. Here, I don't know what you can put here, but it seems like everything, as I said, is for a purpose. So you can hook something there for some reason. This car, LX V8, it deserves our support in terms of the content creation award that it has been nominated to really get involved in. When it comes to tourism, NGAMLA, you have seen his videos. To vote for Land Cruiser LX V8, you need to send this code TTA4 to 37882. Let's vote. It's just $3 something. I mean, it's almost nothing. You can vote as much as you can. To pull out the table, I almost forgot. I was not supposed to be closing these things every time I finish explaining, showing you. To remove the table, you just pull this one up, and then it opens up like so. It's easy. And then you pull out your table. Man, this is a very light, thin table. Really, really, really good table. Let me just quickly open it up for you so that you see how we set this one up here. We pull it there, pull it on the corners, pull it on this corner, and then this would come here as you cook right from here. Okay? It's thin and very strong. This is aluminum, it's not plastic. So this is durable, very, very, very solid. It suits the car itself. This is where you will then have your gas stove in here. We set it up. Here, the stove would come right here. I like that even the bag where the stove is actually has some legs where it sits on. Open it up right here. The gas bottle will be right here. So in here, this is where then you will have your, that would connect to your gas bottle, and you'll be cooking right here. Your kitchen, as your kitchen is open. And let's just have the kitchen open so you see how someone can be accessing things from here, right from here. Then you have your air fryer, which I'll remove from here. You have your air fryer here as things are cooking. Oh, by the way, let me quickly pull out for you quickly. Look at how beautiful the sunset is in our land of the brave, beautiful country. Anyway, here, this is where then you have your coffee machine. I don't know how he managed to modify everything that it works with the power from this car. By the way, you have the power for air fryer comes from an extra battery. This car has an extra battery. So here, your kitchen is set, ladies and gentlemen. So the outside light, you switch them from inside. I'm sure I showed you the lights that are inside, which is this one, which is on top right here. If you press that, it will indicate there. It means then we have then the lights right here at the back, this one. It's good way for cooking. I like the orange lights because it doesn't attract so much insects like the white lights. The white lights, you don't want insects to be close to the food. But with this orange light, very, very good for the night as you cook. You see that light? I'm not sure if it's now visible. It's getting darker. Hopefully, you'll be able to see it. Anyway, let me switch off this light for now, just for now. Let me show you. These are all 12-volt appliances. The coffee machine and also the air fryer. The cable, you get it from here at the back here. If you open right in here, this is where you will have this cable for this is then for your air fryer and your coffee machine. And also, apart from the cable and the air fryer and the coffee machine, there are a couple of 12 volts like this. This is a travel hair dryer, 12 volts for his wife. That's good. Even the hair straightener. Let me just pull it out so that you see how compact it is. Very, very useful for the ladies. It also 12 volt goes in there. Let me just quickly, I did not see how the hair dryer actually looks like. Okay, your hair dryer also very compact, very, very compact. Everything is 12 volt. This in here, these are lights that he mounts around the awning. Really makes it look nice. The LED strip lights. There are other tools in here such as Allen keys, the torch, the ratchet, the cross spanner, you name it. All these ratchets, you can put other extra tools. I would not go into them. All these, it's all. That's why I say this looks like a Leatherman. If you know what a Leatherman is, it is like one. This is your system for your battery. You have a 200 amp battery right in here, which is very, very, very good because this can last you for 4 days. if you have it packed here. When you stop, it cuts off the connection between this to the main power, which is the main battery. That means you can connect a solar blanket here and charge it during daylight. You can have your things all connected here, and everything that is running here, all this fridge, the lights and everything is running right from that battery without it being linked to the main battery that is used for starting. Let me cook for you some chicken nuggets with this air fryer. This is quickly show you quickly. Let's pull in here in the fridge. This fridge is loaded with some food. Let me show you how, just demonstrate to you. These are chicken nuggets. Okay, so how that one works with this cable, the cable that I was showing you. Show you how that one works. If you then come here, one of your socket, this socket here, this is now for your air fryer. You just bring it right there, and you connect your air fryer, which is this cable right here. It goes right in there. Okay, and then after plugging it, then you switch it on right from here. You switch it on. Did I switch it on? Yes, I did. Did I plug the right plug? Yes, I did. And then what you do, the good thing about this is self-explanatory. Sausage 15 to 20 minutes, chicken 20 to 25, and meat 35 to 40. So now let me quickly potatoes and all that. So now we will do the chicken nuggets. So that, let's quickly just pull that one for you. Let's cook that. I'm in NGAMLA's kitchen. Chicken nuggets, we have them nicely in there. Push it in there, and then we push it to 20. It will show you there. It's busy running. So while we open up everything, let's wait and see. After 20 minutes, we'll come back to our chicken nuggets and see what we have right there. Your coffee machine, you will use these for coffee. Let me just wait for me here, just a second. For your coffee machine, you have these two. Let me show you. So this one is for your this one is for your normal powder coffee, if I'm not mistaken. You put it in here, you close it, and you close it this way, and then you put it in the machine. This one itself, this one, it's for this kind of coffee. For those coffee lovers, you will take it, throw it in there, close it up, and then you make your coffee. Let me not puncture it. Okay, our chicken nuggets, they have 10 minutes before they get cooked. Man, I like the way how he insulated this to reduce noise, especially if you are driving on gravel, rattling road. Just come closer so that you hear how, for example, this is the NGAMLA. Hear that? But this is the normal LX V8. You hear that? Here, the back one actually sounds much worse. Listen here. That, ladies and gentlemen, is some proper insulation from the noise outside, especially on gravel road. And anyway, this is so high that you cannot unlock. Usually you should be able to unlock it from here, but because it's really quite high, you'll have, without this key for iCamper, without this key you'll sleep outside. So you always have to have this key. Anyway, you come up here, unlock there, that drops down, you put it back, you lock it back, right? That's locking. Bring it up here as well, twist it, drops it down, put it back, and then you lock it. And then from there, then you just lift it up, right up here. Let me just put my keys in here. I need a bit of both hands to just make sure and then the shocks from here takes over. All you just have to do, just hold it there, and then you will pull your ladder, which you then bring down like so. Let me try to figure out how this one works. I've never used this one before, by the way, so I'm using it for the first time. If I fall, don't laugh at me. That you then extend it. So you see this ladder, usually you wouldn't have it if it was not so high, the ground clearance was not so high, you wouldn't need it. But now, because it's high, you need two of them. That's why you have that. And then from here, then you can access. Oops. Okay. It's locked there. From here, then you can access the inside. Did I push it all the way down? Let me see if I locked all the way down. Yeah, it should be like so. I think like this. think I was climbing on it before it was all the way. Anyway, then from here, going up, up, all the way. By the way, here, you just unhook these ones right here. You also do the same on this side right here. It's unhooked already. And then when you are here, you have these two mattresses. Let me see if I can brighten up in here. I think there should be some light in here. And then you pull this one here. It becomes a double bed. Really, really good with your windows. And then there are small piece of metal that you can use to hook in here, right in there, to make this nicely like so. And then you have your windows. You can keep them open in the night for nice fresh air. Really, really good. I'm trying to figure out, there should be a light somewhere. Oh, it's here. The light is just that it's very dark. You wouldn't see it. Let me just quickly pull it out for you. This is the light. It's actually a chargeable light, and it's magnetized. How do you switch it on? I'm trying to figure out. Oh, on the side, this is where you switch it on. You see that? Really nice in here. So you just magnetize it right here. This is where it goes. So it goes right there, and you can charge it as well. So it's chargeable. Okay, let's switch it off for now. Oh yeah, it's actually, you can go in orange color and then red color, and then yeah. Okay, that's good. So the good thing about this iCamper light is that you can, as I said, it's portable. So you can just pull it out, you can put it anywhere, you can magnetize it here. So this also is magnetized. It's really good. You can put it here, put your drink here as you mix your nice cocktail. Things are falling out. Anyway, you can put your things there, 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 and here. And I'm just very impressed with how solid this thing feels like, especially if you don't want to pull out the main table, the big table. You can pull this one out and have your nice drink from right here. Cheers. That's a nice what's this, spa bag? Really good. Put it right there. Okay, let me just check. I heard the sound. The 20 minutes is over. Let's see what we have in our air fryer. Let me just switch on the light from here. Right there, we have our lights. Let's have some chicken nuggets. Ooh, who wants some chicken nuggets? Oh, let me taste it. Well, properly cooked in a 12-volt air fryer. Properly cooked. That's very hot. Very hot. Fish. Let's see the wings. The wings has been cooking as well. Okay. A few things, let me show you quickly. I have these few things. Let me show you how this one works. So, let me just put this one here. This is where you put your pot. You don't want the hot pot to just be there onto the aluminium table. Let me just put this one on the side. So what you do, you then put your pot pad right there, and then this is your pot lid, and then here you have your pot handle. So these are all from Square. I don't know where he gets these things. Where does Ronnie get these things? This works on different pots. It's adjustable. So you come here and just clips in here, and then holds in there nicely. Oops. Let me not spill things. Oh yeah, it did not clip nicely. And then it comes here. You put this one right on your square rubber hand mat, and then you close your food. You close your food nicely. I think this has to come out for it to close properly. Okay. Some of the other pots that you will find in NGAMLA will be these square pots. They are all same. These pots and the handle and that are all from this company, Square Pot. So here you have a couple of pots. You have this pot as well. It also has a handle. There are actually two of them in here. So there's one which is inside, the smaller one, and the bigger one, which is the one which is on top. Okay. So everything, all the pots are in here. You want to cook. All right. Let me see. Just come closer so that you see chicken wings. See the chicken wings? Let me eat for the first time. Chicken wings that are fried or that are made in the oven from NGAMLA. Man. Oh yeah, this is your toilet seat. It's really good because it's adjustable. See here? You can adjust it here. This is a ground net. The good thing about this ground net is that it allows sand to go down, but it doesn't allow sand to come up. It's made that way so that you put it all around the car. You can be stepping on it and the sand goes down, but it doesn't come up. It's really good. It looks simple, but there's some tech happening right there. I'm not sure where this one was, but let me try to fit it here. I always want to put things back where they were. Okay, let's close up. Closing up. Closing up. There we go. That's properly closed up. Look at that with that house there. Proper evening. Okay, let me show you how bright these lights become. They are orange, so it makes them really nice and bright underneath. That's really good. With your nice infotainment system right there. Okay, let's now see how these light force, how bright they are. So we will do all the different modes. These are your normal LED fog lights that comes with a bulb bar and your fog lights and those aftermarket lights right there. Look at that. Now that's your, let me just stand here. That's your normal lights for the car. And then if you want to beam them up, let's beam them up. That's what you'd have with these aftermarket Land Cruiser lights. But then we can also then put some spotlights. Look at that. Okay, that's now the spot, which is more focused in front. You see on the sides where the other cars are, it's just that the other cars are a little bit brighter, but it's darker on the sides. Even if you look on this side, it's a little bit darker. So that's spot. So it's more pointed in front. Let's have the floodlights so you see. Then here it starts opening up. Let's switch them on. Those are your floodlights. So if we have them the beast mode. Whoa. So now you have that all together in one. It's daylight. It's very impressive. Look at that. So, thank you so much for watching this video until the end. I really appreciate it. Just make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share. And don't forget to vote for LC or Land Cruiser LX V8 for MTC. That will be good. And thank you so much to watch until the end. I'll see you next time. Goodbye. By the time we reached filming the end of this video, there were a number of NGAMLA fans that showed up. Lots of different cars stopped by. It seems like they enjoyed.